Hope you've all had a lovely week. Hello, Tani. How are you? Blessings from Australia. How are you today? It's morning, I dare say. Is it Australia too? Hello, Jacqueline Mercer. How are you? I know about the pink now. You've got a bad connection. It's really bad. Yeah, I noticed that earlier because when we're coming on here, Stacey said that you're frozen. So we'll fetch you back in 2050. Anyways, we won't go into that right now because that's the future. Or is it the future? It's like the films that they made. Back to the future films. Now, I hope you are too. You know, obviously I'm in Chapman near Clitheroe, which is a wonderful little place. Hello, Tracy. You're in the UK. You're the only one that's in the UK. So all actually are you are actually out. So that's why we resonate and such things when listening to music. Because some people only might like heavy metal music, which really resonates with us, or some people like something mellow or that's zen. And there's different parts of the time of the day when we listen to different sounds. So what we like listen to bird sounds or bird song. Yeah, that might be first thing in the morning, or it might be, near a tea time. You can't hear us. Okay, I'm just going to check something and see if I can get it, try to re-log in. I'll try and re-log in and see what goes with that.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're well. I'm so sorry for the internet connection. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully, when Mandy logs back in, it'll kind of settle down and sort itself out. So yeah, I hope you're all well, and I hope you've had a good week. I've had a busy one. Got a busy weekend too coming up. What are your plans for the weekend? Are we all ready for Halloween, or are we dreading it? Time for the trick-or-treaters knocking on the door. Yeah, it does happen. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about technology. So we'll just give it a few minutes for Mandy to connect back in. It's been a long week, June. Ugh. And my sleep apnea has not been so good this week. So yeah, I'm feeling it a bit. I'm getting there slowly though. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm not too bad. I had a good night's sleep last night. I've had a nana nap today. So yeah, it's all good. Twin identical nieces having their first Halloween, and another niece who is 5 months. Oh, that's so sweet, Tani. You'll have loads of fun, make loads of memories, and get loads of pictures. That would be so cute. We get a lot here of trick-or-treaters, a lot of the young ones. Away to Disneyland Paris with my grandkids. Oh, have an awesome time, Sue. That'll be awesome. Here's Mandy back. How are we doing?
I think we might be able to manage it now, hopefully.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll leave you with Mandy. Hopefully this time, fingers crossed, it'll work.
Well, everybody, well, fingers crossed, see how it goes. Like I said before, the sound of your own voice is the most powerful tool for healing. So when we think about sound and music that we like to listen to, it will create the feeling how you feel inside when you hear it. It could have been when you were listening to it on a bus, it could have been a club, it could be in a bar that you was in. It's a wonderful thing when you listen to sound and music and different syllables. So that's the same thing when you're doing mantra. You're bringing in them syllables to heal you. Okay, and as I'm sat here, you know, I just had a gentleman come in. And he said it sounded like Johnson. Now, I don't know whether it was Johnson as a place or Johnson as a surname. Okay. And Johnson, he just kept saying Johnson. So I asked him what his first name was, and he gave me the initial C. Okay. So the interesting thing when I get the names, it could easily be a place. Okay. So he gave me Johnson. I don't know if there's any places nearby where you live that's called Johnson. Okay, oh, it just said Craig Johnson, Craig. Oh. It feels like it's a slang name, you know, like Crag, like he had a nickname. Last name correct, Johnson. Can you take that information, Jenny? Hello, Charlene, how are you? We have yet to meet. Okay, Johnson. Okay, and oh, it just come right in here. Okay. I don't feel like this gentleman was a very old gentleman because his energy was really quite high. He mentioned the sea. Now, I don't know what sea means. He passed 6 years ago. Bless. 6 years. Okay. And I feel like the way with his energy, I felt like there was some kind of that something needs to still be cleared up, if that's what I'd like to call about it. Because when I sat there and I just said, what's the C mean? He wouldn't say what the C was. Now, I didn't want to prime what the C was. Okay, it just said Johnson. Okay, you can take the name, surname Johnson as well, June. Okay, well, he just came in. He gave me the initial C. Okay, but then he said Johnson. Okay, so the interesting thing with the name, I thought it might have been a place. But clearly, you just said you could take the surname Johnson. Okay, like I say, he's not a very old person that's passed. Oh, bless. He died on a beach. There was something to do with links, like, you know, when people go mountain climbing and they've got links together. Okay, it's like a link. Okay, it's just showing me a link, and it's a metal link. 50. Oh, bless. It didn't seem old. But it's just showing me 2 links, okay, and the link together. I don't know if it's part of the cause of the death or if it's a... Okay, come on. It's just pulling 2 links together and they wouldn't come apart. Something just wouldn't come apart when he wanted it to come apart. Okay. You try to get these... Okay. It's just showing me these 2 links that wouldn't come apart. He tried to get them apart, but they wouldn't give. I think he's trying to show me how he passed. It's really strange because I've got a really a really, what's that word I want to call it? On the top of the head there, like a cloud type feel with the head, like he's showing me a heavy head. That's all he wants to say, a heavy head. Best friend's hubby. Bless you, Jenny. And the interesting thing with it, he's just showing me that because I feel that he needed to know. Okay, he's talking about care here. It's not about something to do with care. Okay, there was something about care here, Jenny. And as he's coming forward, that's the sea. Something about care or careless. As he's coming closer now, there's a bit of confusion with him. I felt like there was something that, how can I explain? Something that filled up within his head, and he said he was careless. And they were trying to get something off or something. There were a lot of panic. He just telling me there was a lot of panic, and he struggled to get something off, which was made him careless. And as he's coming closer, really close now, I don't know if you can feel that energy, Jenny, but he's coming really close now. Okay, he just wants to say he was careless, and he wants to apologise for the careless. Okay, the carelessness of how. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. He's talking about somebody right now who's sat in a chair that's a recliner because he can see you. Okay. So whether this person's for, which I feel like it's for Jenny, they're sat in a reclining chair because he's stood at the side of you at the moment. Oh, bless you, June. Are you sat in a reclining chair? Because that's where he's stood right now. Jenny, you're sat in a reclining chair because he's just stood on your right side. Okay? He's asking you to hold his hand. Okay? He just wants to hold your right hand, Jenny. So I just want you to close your eyes. He's going to put his hand upon your right hand. He's come for some healing. June, his auntie's sat in a recliner and she has dementia. Oh, bless you, June. Well, he's just put his left hand on the right hand. He's come for some healing. Still necessary here. Okay, just talking about some lots of necessary healing here. Okay, I'm just going to ask him wants to give you anything else now. Okay, he had dementia also. He's just said the name Craig. Now I don't know what Craig means to you, Jenny, or he also had dementia. Oh, bless. Craig, you keep calling out the name Craig. Craig or Crag. Can't just quite differentiate the Craig or the Crag. You know, no. Bless you, Jenny. Okay, it's just said Craig or Crag. I feel like it's a nickname or a place. I don't know if you can take that information, Jenny, June, but it's just said Craig. It sounds like Craig or Crag. No Craig that you know. I'm sensing this person was there with him when he passed. Wait, his brother-in-law is in heaven. Craig or Crag? That's what he's just come with. Okay, I'm seeing if he wants to give you anything else. He's just come for some to give healing. Okay, Craig. Ah, Craig. That's what he just said, Craig. Bless you, Jenny. Do you know, he's stood up now and he's just brushing himself off here. Okay. And he feels quite proud of himself because he didn't believe in any of this kind of thing. It wasn't his thing. He's Cookie with him. He's just stood up tall here. I can't see Cookie. But he's just brushing himself off here, and he's really quite proud of himself that he's come through. And he didn't believe in all of this. He said he thought it were mumbo jumbo, as he would call it. Quite an old term is that, but he just said it's like mumbo jumbo. Anyway, as he's coming forward here, he's looking absolutely mesmerised. Okay, I'm just going to ask him if he wants to give you anything else before he steps back. He just wanted to let you know that he's all right. He just said, I got through. I got through. He just said, I feel champion. It's a strange word to say, but he said, I feel champion. Okay? Bless him. He's just giving me a J here. Obviously Jenny. But he's just giving me a J, initial J. He'll tell him. He'll tell his wife. That'd be wonderful. Got a little bit dizzy here. I don't know whether she's dizzy or he's dizzy. But I think it's because he's not come through like this before. Bless you, Jenny. I think somebody else is coming in. I'll leave a love of spirit with you, Jenny. Well, thank you for working with me. Okay, so we've got coming through now. Okay. I've just had this lovely lady step in here. I don't know if I'm still with you, Jenny, but this lady's got quite a lot of energy. The interesting thing with this lady, she had some issues with her waist, top of her hips, and in her waist on the left side. It feels like some kind of kidney issue on the left side here. Okay. Hello, Jules. How are you? So on the left-hand side here, I just feel like something with the kidneys here. And this lady's rubbing these kidneys. There's something about rubbing the kidneys. She said it made it feel better, even though you couldn't really reach it, she said. She's not a very tall lady. She's got she's got a purple skirt on, but it's got like layers underneath it, like a biggish skirt. And it just comes below her knee, this purple skirt. And she's got some little like black pixie boots on with some like fishnet type tights on. Okay. And as she stood closer to me, she's got like a black, it looks like a little black waistcoat jacket that's made like a velvet or a velour. And she's quite kidney problems. Bless you, Charlene. She's not a very tall lady. You have kidney issues as well, Cindy. Okay, well, this lady's not a very tall lady. She's just very petite. She's got a lovely purple cotton skirt on, but it's got layers underneath to make it look full, if you will. That's the word I want to look at. She's got little black boots on and they look like fishnet tights, you know, some kind of lacy pattern tights on there. And she's got this lovely little jacket on. It's like I can't make my it's velvet over lower. It's got a lovely feel to it. Okay, now she's stood here. She's got quite a lot of dark hair, and it's all tied back because she said I had a lot of it. She struggled to tie it back. She probably have more hair than skin. She's having a bit of a joke here now. Oh, bless you, Charlene. So, Cindy, I don't know if you can take that information, but that's what she's got. She's got so much hair, she struggled to tie it back. And she's talking about somebody here today were tying their hair back, and they thought of this lady saying, I've got the same hair as you. Awkward, she said. It's awkward. Okay. Dark hair and a bun, Charlene. Bless you. But she said it was very awkward. She said she felt like she had more hair than skin. Okay, come on that little bit closer. But she's got a lovely. And do you know something? The interesting thing, she stood quite tall, even though she's only short. But she was, when she walked into a room, she just had this almighty energy with her that everybody wanted to talk to her. There was just something very intriguing about the feeling she used to get when she used to walk into a room. She said, I felt like I were Mary Poppins. I felt like I wanted to just to lift off the floor. She said, I would love to have been Mary Poppins, you know, with bag and pulling up things out like a magician would. She's having a bit of a joke with me now because of what she's wearing. Come on, that little bit close. There was something today about looking into the mirror. Now, I do know you can scry in a mirror, and she was seen on the right-hand side in the mirror when you looked in it today. She was looking back at you through the mirror. Because you were asking questions. Am I in the right place? Should I be doing this? Okay. Have I got your talents? She just kept nodding. There were no words or sound. There were just that nodding. And there was something you asked her today that was really unusual. Something like, oh, come on, something about, should I do the tea leaves? Now, it's a very old way of communication is tea leaves, but I think it's coming back because somebody's asked you to do the leaves. She said there's plenty of leaves around now to do the leaves. She's having a bit of a joke, this one here, okay. And as she comes in, she said you can do it with any leaves. It doesn't necessarily have to be tea leaves. She's having a bit of a chuckle now, and she's like coughing up and chuckling at the same time. She always used to do the tea leaves, bless her. Well, she's talking about you doing the leaves, okay? And she says you just have that natural gift to show people the way, okay? And she's interesting because she's showing me these leaves as we see tea leaves, but they're not like the usual colour of black, these tea leaves. They look like the green leaves in this tea. Okay, come on. The green leaves. So I don't know what green leaves are. I know the sage that you can put in your tea, but I don't know. But she's showing me some green leaves here. And they're more important than the black leaves. Now, I'm wondering if she's showing it as a metaphorically thing that you need to drink green tea. I don't know. But that's what she's coming with. Okay. And it's an interesting thing because these leaves are bigger than tea leaves. Okay. They're like, they're bigger than tea leaves. She's also she's telling me that she used to do scrying. Now, I don't know if anybody knows what scrying is. She just showed, mint tea. Oh, bless. She was very strict. Well, she's talking about scrying here. It's important, she said. You already can see me, she says, so it's time for you to see you. She wants you to see you for your worth. She's also talking about something to do with the chest area here, like an aching in the heart. I'm not so I'm saying it's with you or with her, but that's where I can feel like an ache in the heart. I don't feel like this lady wanted to pass. I felt like she had a lot more to offer. She said it's time for you to offer. Well, there you go. You've got lots to offer, so it's time for you to offer it. Okay. It's interesting now because she said, I'm dusting off. She's just doing that now. Okay. Okay, come on. And she's put her hands upon her hips here. Okay, she's got her hands on her hips. I've never seen such a tiny waist. She's rubbing that kidney again. She's giving it a rub. Okay. Okay, come on. What else do you want to give her before you step back? The interesting thing, she just showed me the Isle of Man. She just showed me that it's the 3 legs in a wheel. Okay. And that to me is the Isle of Man. Is it the Manx flag that they have on there where they've got 3 legs in it? But that's where I can see Isle of Man. She always had her hands on her hips. Well, there you go. She's got them on now. Wish my waist were a bit smaller than hers. Wish mine was as small as hers, sorry. Because she had a really tiny waist. But she just shown it me again, the Isle of Man. Because there's a circle here with 3 legs in it. And when I see that there, it's just showing me the Isle of Man on the flag. Come on. Something about travel. I think she's showing travel there. Okay. And she's just got her hands on her hips again here now. And she's just done a twirl and she's gone and walked the other way. Should you know what to do? Okay, so I'm going to leave a lovely spirit with you, Charlene. Thank you for working with me. Oh, bless her. What a character she was. Okay. Okay, who we've got coming through now? Come on. Okay, I've just had a lovely lady stepping outside of her. I don't know if I'm still with you, Charlene, but I'm going to be travelling definitely. By the name of Mary. A lady called Mary has just stepped in. She's quiet, this lady. She's not a rowdy person and she's not an outgoing person. She just said, I'm simple. Okay. Now, when I think of simple, I just think of quiet. Okay. She's not simple as in her mind. She likes simplicity. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. And she's just coming really slowly, this lady. Mary's the name. Okay. And as she's coming closer here, okay, she had a problem with her legs. And she always used to sit up but rest her legs. Okay, she never sat on a chair as such. It was like, it's how they call Champs-Élysées, I'm not sure, where you sit up and you've got like legs. My mum, although known as Molly, her name was Mary. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, she's showing me where she sat on a chair, but they were stretched out her legs on some kind of settee, like a Champs-Élysées of some sort. Oh, bless you. I've not Mary. That's oh, bless you. But she was very timid. She was very, very quiet. When she said she was simple, I think she meant simplicity. Okay. And nothing fazed her. She was just she was very kind and caring for everybody. Not that she didn't care for herself, but she always offered her service to everybody else. Oh, bless you, Marie. And as she's coming closer here, she's extremely intelligent. Okay. She didn't really need to say much. She only used to just look at her and you knew what she was saying. She's got little ringlets in her hair. Okay. I can just see a little hat on that she's wearing here and like ringlets coming down the sides of her head. Yes, she put her feet up, and be honest, she wasn't timid though. She was a nurse. I wouldn't say she was timid. I would just say she was simple. She said, I'm simple, nothing special. She did it in a way where she would care for others. It wasn't like, she was not saying she was quiet, but she only did for others. That's all she said. I only did for others. Your Auntie Mary was very quiet, bless you. Well, she just showed me now. She's got this hat on, and there's little curls coming out. Little curls, just little curls coming down here. There's some kind of hat here. Okay. She said she did a lot of walking, so she used to like to put her feet up at night. That was the important thing. Not just up on a chair, but actually up, proper up, you know, because she used to ache. Okay. Okay, come on. She said, it didn't matter what shoes I used to wear. She said, my legs still ached. Yeah, Mum, you always used to wear a hat. Okay. What she's talking about here, balancing the sitting and the moving. Got a bit like that in her nurse's uniform. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, she's just got a lovely energy with her, but she used to like to put, that's her important thing. But she's talking about somebody here who puts the feet up too long. And she's asking him to do a bit more moving, okay? And, okay, come on. It's different now, she said. She said, you don't walk as much now as you did. But she just said there's time to start walking again. She's just smiling. She's just smiling here. She's just got a lovely smile. She's smiling. She's got her teeth are showing. She's smiling. She said she saw many a thing. That's what she just said. Which made her humble. That's why she's saying she was simple. She was making her humble. And as she's coming in here, she couldn't wait to get home, she said, to take her tights off. She says, them tights, they're a nightmare. Not walking as much. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, she's talking about she used to take her tights off because she liked her legs to be free, she said. They're always strapped up in these tights, okay? But she said it's time to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, okay? Not walking as much. I think it's just the time of the year, Helen. I think we all get to the point where we think, oh, let's have a duvet day. Let's sit in front of TV, and that's what we all tend to do because it's going darker at nights, and that's how it is. But she's just saying just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, which makes you help you feel better. She just said that she never had the opposite. She never had the sitting down as much, but when she did, she made the most of it. You just put something in a pot, pull something out of the pocket here. And as she pulled it out of the pocket, something unravelled in her hand. And inside there's like a handkerchief or a tissue of such, but it looks like some little sweeties in there. There's a memory here of taking these little sweeties out of her pocket. Oh, bless you. We all get like that. But she's showing me in this little handkerchief, these little sweeties in here. And I think she's showing me them for energy, you know. I'm not saying to eat sweeties for energy, but a bit of sugar, she said, doesn't hurt anybody. Okay. And the interesting thing with these sweeties in this tissue, they look like barley sugars. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of a barley sugar sweet. It's like an orange sweet. It's not really sweet, actually. It's barley sugar, it's called. She always has sweets wrapped up. Well, she wants you to have a barley sugar. She said, that'll short you out, she said. When you have one of them, you'll be able to walk anywhere with one of them. She said, I had them all in my pocket all the time. And as she opens it, it's like it's on a crumpled tissue, you know, like a crumpled tissue hanky thing. And she open it up and it be there. She said, you just couldn't put them in your pocket, otherwise they'd stick. But that's what she wants. There's three, actually. There's 3 barley sugars in her hand here. And she just wants to give you barley sugar. So you need to look for those. They'll help you with your walking. Just give you the right energy for you to be motivated. Oh, bless you. Your mum kept candy in her pocket. But this was specific sweet. No, me, I used to love barley sugar. I don't know if you can still buy barley sugar. And I used to be able to get them at the chemist, didn't you? Because they were quite a healthy sweet at the time. Because they had licorice sticks in as well, which were healthy. And everybody either liked them or the barley sugar. But that's what she's suggesting here. Okay. She just put them back in her pocket. Okay, I'm just going to ask you what she wants to give you now. But she says, remember, don't wear tights when you're walking. She said one of the worst things to wear are tights. She's going back to tights now. She said they used to stick in her feet, make her feet sweat. She used to hate wearing tights. And you know, they're like an American tan colour, make her legs go brown. Okay. Anyway, she just said she's put her feet out. We used to have to get them at the supermarket. Well, there you go. She wants you to get them again. Okay, she's took it. Okay, bless her. She used to put her feet up, she said. Thank God for that, she used to say. She said, okay, she's just picking a book up here. There's just this book that she's picking up. And it's a hardback book, but when I look at the pages, they're all clear. Now, when I see books that's empty, it's time to fill a book. Okay? So I'm sensing there's some kind of book or a story that's going to be coming out soon, what you're going to be writing. So she's talking about a book here. So Helen, something about to write a book or write a journal, because as she opens it, literally, it's hardback cover, but it's clear, the pages. So it's time to fill these pages. I think she's showing it metaphorically that it's time to write a journal. Has she got anything else to give you before she steps back? She wants you to sit up straight. That's the first thing you've got to do. If you're going to be sitting down, make sure your back's straight. It won't ache then, she said. Okay then, Helen, I'm going to leave a love and spirit with you. Thank you for working with me. What a lovely energy she had. I don't feel like she wants to go, you know. She's just mesmerised by it all. Okay, I'll see who's coming through now, okay. Okay. I've just had a lovely gentleman come in here. I don't know if I'm still with you, Helen. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, it's time to make that into a story. Oh, bless you. Welcome, Helen. Don't quote me. Don't know if I'm still with you or not, because I've had a lovely gentleman that stepped in at side here by the name of Peter. Okay, Pete. But he wants to be known as Peter. Okay, can't call him Pete. I feel like I'm being told off when I say Pete. It's Peter. Okay, very smart gentleman. He's got like tweedy trousers on and a tweed jacket. And he's got like this shirt on and it's got really small checks on it. Okay, like little squares on it, but really small ones. But very smart in the same. And he's got this pipe here. My daddy's Peter. Bless you, Jasmine. And he's okay. He's stood here very, very smart. Okay, and it looks like a tweedy suit. Okay, and it's like a browny grey. No, it's like a brown colour. Okay, it's well made. It's got like a crease down the front, and it's got this tweed jacket on here, and he's stood really tall here. Okay, and as it comes in here, okay. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, it's just come in. I wonder if he's got a similar energy to him then, because he's coming forward. This gentleman, he looks a bit like you know, the old films, Dr. Watson and Sherlock Holmes. He looks like Dr. Watson. I think he had a pipe, didn't he? Because he's got one of them old, or was it Sherlock Holmes, when he had one of them old-fashioned pipes? Because he's just stood here with a pipe. Okay. And it's like he's modelling a pipe. Okay, it's not going to his mouth or anything, but he's got it here, okay, and he's holding it. And he's dressed very smartly, okay. Come on that little bit closer. Come on in, it's okay. But he looks a very, what's that word I like to say? He's got a lovely way of speaking, like he's had elocution lessons. Very good English is the word I want to say. And as he's coming forward here, he's very proud. There's something that he's very proud of right now. I'm just asking him what he's proud of, okay. Okay, it's just, okay. He's just pulled out of his pocket like a is it called declaration? Is that the right word? You know, when somebody's been awarded something. And as it just, okay, a teacher well known for his voice, an English teacher. Oh, bless. Bless you, Helen. Well, he's got this declaration out here, and he's stood there with it, very proud. I think he's just showing that he's proud. Okay, very proud. And he's still got this like pipe. It's not really strange because he's not actually smoking it. It looks like a pipe anyway. He's got something in his hand that looks like a pipe. He's not smoking it. I think he's just showing it me like as a metaphor of how he's standing, how he's stood, and what he's pulled out of his pocket. And it's like it's a scroll. He's pulled something out, and there's lots of like calligraphy writing on it. Okay, it's not written like bold that we have fonts and such. It looks like it's calligraphy. So he had an elegance with his writing. I think that's what he's trying to show you, your elegance of your writing. Because as he's coming forward here now, he's pointing to the certain letters that's got a fancy like tail on it on each of the words. Now, my father could do calligraphy, not a problem, but you on each of your words, you've got a lovely tail on the words. It's a beautiful written piece of paper. You like writing as well. Well, it's just such beautiful lettering. I mean, it takes times and a long time to learn to write like that. But he wants you to keep it up. There's something about wanting you to keep it up. Okay. It's just showing me now. Okay. They look like 3 pillars. He was a sign writer. Oh, bless you, Jasmine. This gentleman's just come, as he's coming close, he's just shown me 3 pillars. Now, when I see 3 pillars, it's either 3 children, okay? Oh, we lived at the number 3, but there's something about number 3 here. The 3 pillars. We put a pipe in his pocket when he died. Oh, bless you, Jasmine. We're talking about the 3 pillars. So I don't know what the 3 pillar means. I don't know if it's 3 pillars in writing. I don't know what that means. You do things in 3s. Ah, bless. I feel like they've got a similar energy, these 2 gentlemen. But I'm asking them to differentiate who they need to speak with. The 3 pillars. The one with the 3 pillars. 36 and the house number. Oh, bless you, Helen. There's 2 small pillars and a big pillar. So I don't know what that actually means. For me, that looks like 1 person and 2 small people. Okay, that's what he's showing me. The pillars of, okay. It just said the pillars of society. The 3 pillars of society. I think it's a metaphor, is it not? Probably not for you. Bless you, Helen. Can you take that information, Jasmine? The 3 pillars of society. And I feel like it's some kind of phrase that are used. An interesting thing here, he's got like a grey fringe. That's how he's sticking out to me with the way he looks. He's got a grey fringe, which is unusual for a man to have a fringe, and especially a grey one at that. That's the one who's I'm speaking with. Ah, 3 pillars of life, mind, body, and spirit. Oh, thank you for that. You do legal work, Jasmine. Oh, bless you. Well, that's what he's just showing me. Okay, the 3 pillars of society. And it's really strange how he's showing me his grey hair. It's got a fringe, and it's grey. He's also showing me something really interesting. He's just showing me the weighing scales, like some brass weighing scales. And I think he's showing me about, when you see the weighing scale, when I see weighing scales, I always think the pros and the cons. Okay, so possibly that's something to do with your work, okay, because that's what he's just showing me. But he said there's more pros than cons. That's what he wants to give to you. It's his shirt as well. He's got a beautiful, crisp shirt on that's got little checks in it, little cube shapes Or injustice, bless you. Okay, well, that's what he's just come with. And he's just showing me these little cubes on his shirt. Justice scales. Ah. And he's showing me now, okay. Bless you, Helen. He's showing me these brass locks. I don't know what the brass locks are for, but that's what they are, okay. Hello, Stacey, how are you? So he's just showing me a brass lock. Now, when I see a brass lock, there's something that's, okay, something that's kept safe. Okay, so what you ever keeping safe, it's safe in this brass lock. Hello, Zaf, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so these brass locks are very important. He says you know what they're about, but make sure you keep them safe. That's all he wants to say to you. So I'm going to leave his love of spirit with you. Thank you for working with me. What a lovely gentleman. I felt like he was Sherlock Holmes. The way he stood and at his stance, I felt like he was Sherlock. Okay. So I'll see who's coming through now, okay? Okay, come on close. Okay, I've just had a gentleman coming outside of him. And the interesting thing with this gentleman, he looks like he's from the teddy boy era because he's got a teddy suit on. Okay. And it's an interesting thing with his teddy suit on. It's purple. Okay. And it's got the tails at the back. He's got like a teddy suit on with tails at the back. And he's got the trousers, like drain pipe trousers. And this purple's like a satiny material. Okay. But he ain't got the teddy shoes on. It just looks like a teddy suit. And it's purple satin type feel to it. Bless you, Helen. I don't know if you can take this information, Saf. I have this gentleman that's come closer here. I can't pronounce his name. It begins with F. Okay, and it's a purple like satin suit. It's got tight legs, but it's got like some kind of gold sandal type things on his feet, but they've got a point on the end. And the interesting thing with his suit that he's wearing, he's got jet black hair, he's got colour to his skin, dressed very smartly. Come on. And he's got this this jacket on, but it's a long jacket, but it's got tails at the back. I think I'm too young to know where a teddy suit is. It looks like a teddy suit, but there's no teddy shoes. It's just like a purple satin type material. And it's like it's long at the front, and it's got like a not tail like top up and tails, but like a flat type thing at the back that just comes under the bum like that. Okay, and as this gentleman come, just give me the initial F. I'm trying to pronounce his name. It begins with F. Come on. He's got lovely dark eyes, okay, and he's smiling, and his teeth look really white. I can't. Sounds like Farquhar or Far. Okay, come on. It sounds like Farquhar because I can't quite pronounce his name. Oh, come to me then again. Come that little bit closer. I've gone really warm with this gent. I feel like he lives in a hot place. Okay. Farquhar. I don't know if it's Fra or Flark. Flark or Flark. Can't quite get it out. Sounds like Flark. I know it's an unusual name. I feel like it's Indian or Asian because as he's coming closer here, his skin's quite darkened, dark eyes, dark black hair, and this like satin purple like suit. I've gone really warm with this gentleman. Okay, I feel like he's from a hot country. Farquhar. Come again. Farquhar. That's his name, Farquhar. I don't even know what that language is for qua. Oh. Zaf, I don't know if you know who this gentleman is. Fakwa is called. Sounds like Fakwa. He's wearing a purple satin suit. He's got jet black hair. He's got coloured skin here. Lovely smile. And he's got like gold-like shoes on that's pointed. You're frozen. Frozen. Feroz. It's a difficult one to pronounce, but he's wearing a purple satin outfit and he's got gold-like shoes on that's pointy, and he's got dark hair, dark skin, and a lovely smile. Okay, but really dark eyes. And the interesting thing with this outfit that he's wearing, it's made of satin, and it's a very smart outfit, and it's something that you'd wear for a wedding or a celebration. Feroz, is that how you pronounce it? Feroz, Farav? Sound like fuck. It were a really hard word to pronounce. Can you take this gentleman? He's showing me the number 3. And it's talking about, okay, like, yeah, Bollywood outfit, possibly, but very smart, something very smart. The interesting thing when he shows me this 3, it's like staggered 3, so maybe it's possibly 3 children. Okay. Oh, your granddad. Oh, bless. We're talking about the 3. Okay. And, okay. He's talking about a celebration or something to celebrate. There's something to celebrate soon. Okay. He's talking about a celebration soon. Okay. The interesting thing is, took one of these shoes off and he wants to give it to you. I don't know if that's a tradition that you have, but he wants to give you, okay, the left shoe to you. Whatever that celebration is or what that actually means. But he wants to give you, okay, go on. He just took his shoe off and he wants to give it to you. He's also talking about something with the back here, somebody's back. All right, so I don't know if you're having issues, Af. Oh, come on. Something about the back. Okay. Prince would give shoe. Would he? I don't know. Your nephew's wedding soon. Well, he's just letting you know that he's coming. And he wants him to wear them shoes. He's going to be at the wedding. Okay. So this must be some kind of wedding outfit with that particular colour and how satin and shiny it is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful material. I've not seen anything like it. Bless you, Mel. Come on, that a bit closer. Okay, he's talking about, okay. There's something about, all right, something about you too. Your nephew's wedding soon, but something about you too. So I don't know what that means to you, Zaf, but that's what he's just said. You too. I I don't know if it's on about what I'm wearing or what you're wearing right now, but it's on about something new too. Looking smart in this purple outfit that he's wearing. Beautiful material. I've never seen it like it. He's just smiling, this gentleman, really smiling, really happy. I feel like he's not been able to come through before. He's showing me now. It looks like a golden wing or a golden like sash. I can see like a blue. Oh, come on. I can see a golden sash here. I don't know what a golden sash means. I dare say it's something highly, but is that what he's wearing? A golden sash? Must be Indian. Oh, bless you, Cindy. Really, I don't know. But that's where he's coming with, Zap, okay? He's talking about somebody here with a chest. Something with a chest here, okay? He's just coming with some healing. I feel this is healing for you. So he's coming for some healing for you. Okay, he's just come with some healing for you. And it's something about the golden sash, whatever that means to you. It's very important that it's worn, this golden sash. Okay. Okay, he's just stepped back now, so I'm going to leave his lover's spirit with you, Zaf. Thank you for working with me. Okay, everybody, I hope you've had a lovely evening as I have. And thank you for all joining this evening. Obviously, my name is Mandy Louise Paul. I'm a spiritual medium healer, a remote viewer, an out-of-body facilitator. We're hoping to have another group in November the 5th, if you're wanting to join on this page, where you can have the opportunity to meet your family yourself, but consciously. Okay, so thank you. Hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Good night.